Why, hello there. Hi. How's it going? So, funny story. I don't see Facebook Live working at all. So, crap. I'm not gonna deal with it today. Basically, all that I'm really gonna do is share my Twitch channel and just let people deal with it. Facebook Live isn't working today, but I'm still streaming over on Twitch and on YouTube Live. Got the comments up, so don't be afraid to say hi. Alright, so we got that. And then we just need YouTubes. So what's up, everybody? Let's see. I got all this stuff working. Twitch is officially connected again. I'm pretty happy about that. We can just open up, not the top down, none of that stuff. So I also did a render pass that I'm gonna try and check on afterwards, after this stream, just to make sure and see if it works or not. My After Effects was kind of acting a little bit buggy, so I think I needed to uninstall and reinstall it, which kind of sucks, but yeah, we're getting back into Ilgates. Oh, hey, what's up, Jenny? Huzzah! Yeah, it all works. Yeah, see, look at it. You're way over there. You're not isolated anymore. But let's see. Oh yes. Oh, I don't have it. I actually put all of it away. I was gonna show the saltwater taffy and stuff, but I already put it away. If I need to refill on anything, it's like the float forward was pretty good on the last one. I think we finished off on the rising, right? I think all that we really need to do is, I think the float forward was the last one, right? 2, 4, 5, or the rising was. Okay, just in case we have any adjustments on the picker, I want to make sure I have that latest one. Haha, it's all good. Oh yeah, and I need to go in and I need to go to my Twitch channel real quick, because I think I need to up the version just by 1. Yeah, because I'm on 23 now. Dang. So let's see. So we're on Cthulhu. Animation clips. Should be good for now. Bam. Actually need a copy. Right here. Did it actually switch? Didn't seem like it did. That's still saying 22. I want this to be 23. Animation clips. Say done for that. Refresh it. I know, like, it's sometimes doesn't update it properly. Not for now. I think all that's up public. I'm streaming to those things. Cool, cool, cool. All right, awesome. Sweet, stupendous, fantastic. All right, well, I'll just close all that stuff for now. But... oh, and then I need copy video URL, and then Tube Live. There we go. Gonna publish that, and then we're gonna get back over to here real quick. Once we do this, pew, pew, pew. Zap, zip, zow. Oh, Nightbot. I've also set it so that people can post links and stuff again. They don't have to worry about getting banned or something like that. It's basically one of those things where I'm going to leave it open until people start abusing it, and then I'll take it away. So. But for now, I kind of want to make it like a nice, open, inviting place where people can kind of come and not have to worry about same stuff from all the big streamers and stuff. All right, so I need to share this. Yeah, yeah, that is what I would do too. Of course. Shocker. Yep. Yeah, just basically just share that. Should be fine. All right, excellent. So we got everything up and running. So let's grab all the things. Let us go back to here. There we go. All right, zero out the pose. Let's get our graph editor up and running. Zero that out. So I think what I want to try and do for this next clip, and I need to do a save as, save scene as, it's all MAs, all right, as the MAs. So what I want to do is, I think this is just going to be a, what would you call this sort of move where you have it, you kind of like up like this, you do that sort of stuff, right? Kind of like a swipe, just swipe down, I think. So just keep it simple. And then we can name that like swipe across. Swipe down. All right, yeah. Yeah, swipe sounds good. All right, so I think this is going to be fairly quick, right? So I think this is just going to be another 24 frame clip, just a single second. But I think it's going to kind of hit down on frame 18 or something. All right, so this is where we're going to have, I think we're just going to keep him sort of like that, and then we're going to have him angled up like this a little bit. And then if we, how high can we raise it? I think probably right around there with his clavicles anyways. And then from here, we should be able to rotate this up and in a little bit. Just like right about here maybe. For now, and then have this stuff bent in. And then how much can we cheat? Because we definitely need to translate this stuff in, because we have that Grand Canyon of the muscles in there. And then I think if we try and take these, how far can we take this before our terrible rig starts coming through? I guess that's pretty fine. If we have these kind of up like this, just kind of give him that, because I can't have him do this, right? He's one of those super bodybuilders, right? Oh yeah, of course he's gonna do some pirouettes, right? Yeah, he's just gonna see if I can do this. I can't, because my knees are gonna hit the green screen right here, and I don't think I can actually have that get pushed back that much further. But LOL, yeah. But yeah, you get the idea. Yeah. All right, let's get focused. All right, so we have that, and then we have probably gonna want to have his head up a little bit. Maybe bring his neck over so that his head is there and there. And see, this is something that I don't understand, is why do auto rigs and stuff have it so that, oh yeah, you can only rotate Y. It's like, why would you keep the animator from being able to have as many options as they can, when you can just give them all the options that they want, and then later you can just go on and say, oh, yeah, I don't really like this stuff, just go ahead and lock it, so that way you can't. But it's a reference file, so I can't lock stuff, but you can just lock it, so that way the options are just still there, but you can't access it unless you lock it, or unlock it, I guess. But yeah. Might have to turn the music down a tiny bit. Oh, okay. I'm also might be turn it down like about there, or here. I'll turn up, or I'll keep it about where it was, but then I'll turn myself up a little bit more, so that way, here, give me a second, so it's going up a little bit more, so it's right about there, so like at least my levels show that I'm talking a lot more than my music. So yeah, just let me know if that's a little bit, that seems like it's redlining a little hard, so I'm gonna just turn it down just a smidge. I'm also not talking really loud either, so that might be a thing. Yeah, I am now. Okay, so let's see, because I think there's a way for me to, here, give me a second, because I know there is a way where if I just plug my headphones in directly into here, I think I can actually hear myself. There we go. So I don't know, it sounds like I'm talking pretty fine. Let me go ahead and just mess with my playback devices real quick. And then there should be, I think it's headphones. I think I have show disable devices. I think I have my microphone set in here. Huh. So I guess the Yeti mic, it has a headphone jack put in here, so you can hear yourself talk, and you can hear if you're actually talking like too far away, or if you're talking directly into it, right? But I can't hear the music through this at all. Yeah, because it's not plugged in over there and stuff. But yeah, so I think that should be fine. If it's still too quiet and stuff, just let me know. I mean, it's hard to tell without having a full mixing board and stuff to be able to tell that. So yeah, there. So now it's just enough to where I can still hear it, but I shouldn't be overpowering. Or the music, I can still hear the music, but I should still be able to talk over it. Right. Okay, cool. So it's just really just fiddling with the Spotify thing. So, all right. So we have this. Maybe not have his head so high up. I kind of want him to be looking at his sort of soon-to-be victims. I wonder also if I kind of want to see what this would look like if I have this down here. So we're kind of getting this sort of constant X action. So we have a little bit of a stronger pose, right? I'm not move them hips over there just a little bit. There, all right, that should be good. And then down to here, where it's gonna, we're gonna have him like move back just a little bit instead of coming towards the camera. We have a lot of stuff coming towards the camera where he's kind of, you know, coming at you. Let's do one or two where he's kind of going away, right? Going away and down. And we're also gonna have this stuff kind of go backwards. And then we're gonna have this stuff coil forward and a little bit to the left, like this. And all of this stuff. Kind of like that. I think we should be able to just take our arms here and zero them out. Just kind of maybe rotate this stuff up. Like here. And maybe rotate this stuff out just a little bit like that. But we're going to want to have this stuff as kind of flat across as possible, right? So we got to... And then our breakdown is him going to be coming in and then out, right? I'm so tired. Gonna go chug some coffee. Do it! Chug some coffee. Get some work done. You got this. It's only a little bit more. It's that last little bit. It's like those marathon runners. They only have a mile left to go. Their body's killing them. But don't give up. Yep. I'm right there. And yeah, and I got my Subway cookies. This is the pumpkin pie one has. I haven't tried this one yet. Well. It's definitely pumpkin pie. Yeah, please don't collapse and die. I do not wish that upon most people. But you especially, I wish that does not happen. Yeah, I think the Subway cookies are probably the best any sort of fast food chain sort of cookie. Because it's also something where I eat it and I don't feel like my stomach is going to get super bloated or anything. Because sometimes with fast food stuff, like, you know, if you eat any sort of like a dessert or something from them, like whatever sort of dairy products or sweeteners that they have causes me to, man, I don't know why just my right ear, not my left ear, but my right ear is buzzing a little bit whenever I'm talking. It's just like that frequency is totally messing around with either just my eardrum or something. I think it's yeah, because it's the frequency. Anyways, yeah. Do you have issues with lactose? Oh, not really. Like if it's something that's super heavy, I mean, like, you know, as you get older, your body just starts to not process a lot of lactose as good anymore anyways. So, and then let's have these feet be really spread, right? Because he's kind of stepped out, right? Or stepped back, and let's really have this stuff kind of maybe not so far out, so he's kind of still on his center of gravity sort of thing. And I'm just wondering if we can get this leg to stick out a little bit more, because I don't think these are following. Yeah, follow the foot, man. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah, and then we got to make sure that these are always following the foot. We're gonna have this also spread out like that. Yeah. I think we can still have this kind of rotated up, about like here, and then get these rotated. Yeah. But yeah, no, I can process lactose pretty fine. Wonder if I should really just have this completely out in. Yeah, I think having this completely out in silhouette should be good. So he'll kind of come forward a little bit, but then shoot backwards a little bit. Yeah, haha. You have many more decades left. You can't be intolerant this early. Well, some people are. Like my friend Kelly, she grew up and she was fine with most everything. And then over the course of just 10 years, she basically became allergic to everything. And I mean, everything. Like everything gluten, all lactose. I don't even think she can eat certain kinds of meat as well. And then I think she also added something new when I was down for Ian's wedding. I think she was saying she found out that she couldn't eat also something else. So she's, the good news is that with everything that she has for, you know, all of these tolerances and stuff that she has to deal with, like her diet is crazy good. So she's actually been losing a lot of weight. since the early high school days and stuff. Oh, I know. It was more less wishful thinking, I guess. Yeah. Oh. But yeah, I'm still pretty fine, I think. All right, so I think that. Oh yeah, and then we want this stuff to be kind of popped up, right? Yeah, look at that. Whoa. Actually worked out pretty well. But just bring it down just a smidge. Just a smidge. Yeah. And then I think these legs are a little bit too far forward, yeah. Because I think we did push everything back a little bit. So we want to kind of have this stuff like right about there. And then I think we want these hips to be curled up. Or we need, yeah, because this is what happened. We had the hips or the lower spine taking too much effect over the base. Ooh, is that kind of cutting through right here? So I wonder what's happening here with the rig. It's just kind of rotated too far. It's taking just too much, I guess. I guess this needs to kind of, both these need to kind of just translate back a little bit. So we just kind of have to do a little bit of counter animating, but ooh, look at that butt crease. Just so that it's is that, well, wait, what? Hold up, what happened? Oh yeah, because we were adjusting the spine and stuff. That's why. That's why I'm like, this doesn't look familiar. But anyways, I think we could just do that and then kind of cover it with the overall body, right? Oh yeah, cycle E off. There we go. Don't have to deal with that anymore. So very hot. The challenge should be rated M. Yeah. Cheese was the only thing that kept me from being vegan for that very long. Yeah, cheese. Cheese. So did you actually type cheese and it's just popping up as an emote in my Restream app? Because I don't think I can actually view it on here, right? So if I just type in cheese. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I guess you actually did type in the emoji. Ha ha ha. Okay, just kidding. Never mind me. Whew. Oh man, my phone's about to be dead. No, I typed cheese. Oh, okay, that's weird. Brandon, this is amazing. I'm going to do some laundry and come back, okay? Oh, okay, yeah, sweet, thanks. Sorry, I just kind of popped up and saw that. You do your laundry, do yours, and I will take a celebratory cookie bite. For you right now, okay? So, you do you. Now do me. Right, so, whoosh. Head a little bit up. Yeah. Whoosh. Yeah. I think that's good. So we're going to have 4 frames just to give the viewer that sense of, oh, okay, so he's in this pose right here. And then we're going to have him move in, I think by frame 18 or so. This is where he's going to have his ease in, his overall ease in. So by 4 to 18, that's, what, 7 frames? So right about here is going to be our breakdown. So this is where we're going to bring everything kind of rotated in. So we're going to have everything kind of come out in here. Just to the point of touching, I think. And then I think we're going to need to have this stuff. Let's see, so if we go back a little bit, we're just trying to... So yeah, elbows should be coming down first, right? So right now he's kind of just doing this thing right now. So we need to rotate this stuff in and then have that stuff come down. So let's see here. So we definitely need this stuff to be kind of like up here. I know that stuff's kind of broken to all hell, but there's going to be so many effects on this thing that hopefully you won't be able to tell. And then, let's see, okay. Let's try and finagle this terrible rig that I made as best as I can. Have this kind of drag behind a little bit. Have this root kind of be the same, but dragging down like this. And then instead of actually going backwards, one of these feet will actually stay, I think. I think it'll probably be this one because, yeah. So if we also make this one like this, as well as here, we can make the hips rotate that much further out and kind of just a little bit. All right, so now that we have all of that sort of stuff, we just had that key there just to kind of, as that indicator that it's going to be the ease in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we're doing, it's all on 7 frames, right? So, oh, this is also animating on frame 0 too, so. Take all that because that's 1, 2, 3, 4 frames right there. So you have the 4 frames, and then let's kind of make this all 4 frames, right? So that's kind of the breakdown of him kind of coming forward. We can have that 1, 2, 3, 4. All this stuff, right? Yeah, because right there, it's going to be a little too much. We can make this stretchy. And then, what's the knee lock? Woo! Look at that! Cthulhu's getting skinny. Look at that. Look at that. You got your fat, beefy leg right there. And then you got, look at all the skinniness. Cthulhu's getting... He's been skipping leg day on his left leg, but right leg staying strong. Alright, so I guess we're going to have to cheat this a little bit. So maybe we can have this still be a little bit forward up here. Yeah, that's a gremlin leg, yeah. And maybe have this kind of 1, 2 still planted. Oop. And let's make sure all this stuff is at least on auto tangents for now, and then we can go in and clean that stuff in later. So we have that really rotated over, right? To give that sense that he's stepping back and then stepping back this way because he's pulling that leg over, right? Because I think what's going to happen next is 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have this be as like really low, and then he's going to kind of come up into it, right? There, yeah. So down and then up. Same thing with his overall chest and body right here. So we're gonna have his rotate X right here be a little bit beyond. This maybe not as much. And then here we have the head probably. We're gonna have to deal with the drag behind for that. Keep that flat silhouette there. Yeah, so I think we're gonna want to have these arms kind of really hit that kind of flat pose here, right? Right about there, I think. Right. Yeah, and then we can have the arms and elbows, I think, kind of lag behind right along with that. I really like this pose too, where it's very dynamic, I think. So 1, 2, 3. Have that kind of come down. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And we're just gonna have his uppermost chest kind of delay just by 1. Boop. There we go. Then we're gonna have his shoulders and arms drag behind by a frame. Each offsetting all these suckers. So I think we can have these really kind of curled in right here. Ooh, a little bit too much maybe? Or maybe I'll need to have these curl in less, like this. Get some strong lines there. So I think if we have these still dragging behind, then having that there, right? So maybe having this, no. So I guess this still needs to be... Oh, because maybe it's the clavicle, I think, is kind of fighting us too. So if we bump all that right there. Yeah, I think that's kind of helping. Yeah. There we go. All right, cookie time. Yeah. That pumpkin spice still holding strong over at Subway. And yeah, for anybody who's watching and is wondering about these emotes that are kind of popping up over at the left-hand side. So there's a app called Better TV. So it's a thing for Twitch anyways. And if you have that extension installed on Chrome or Firefox or any of that stuff, I believe you can use any of my emotes on other channels, or at least on mine. And anyways, I know those emotes can probably be about 50% bigger because I kind of kept my shoulders and stuff in, but I need to just have it so it's basically just this, even though I can't have all my hair in there. So, Let's see. So we might be able to get the hands. I think they can use it on other channels if you select that option. Yeah, I think if you have your own Better TV account, I think you can add or something. I can't remember. I know I did. I do have these emotes to where they're shared. They're not just private, so. Bring that up a little bit more. Ah, there we go. So which one is a little bit closer? Let's delay this one right here by a single frame. I guess this right here needs to kind of happen at the same time, though. There, yeah. All right. Let's see how this. Oh, it's here, and we're also getting to some hip hop, which is all fine and dandy. But I'm trying to find more chill, relaxing music. Who are you, Voodoo Wolcan? Yeah. Sounds good. There you go. Back to more chill stuff. So this is swipe down. Blast. And so I think for today this might be a real short stream because I need to get my After Effects up and running because I need to make sure that my render stuff is working properly. So I need to make sure that because for some reason it was saying that I needed to reinstall After Effects. So I need to try and get that stuff done, make sure that my rendering process is working correctly, and then after that I need to I can set stuff up to render overnight, so that way I can have a shot done. You know, if you're up against a crunch line and you can utilize a whole night of rendering, definitely want to try and get that done tonight if I can. And I don't want to stay up to like 1 in the morning to try and just to be able to set stuff up to render. So I feel like that's pretty good. It's nice and clean. You can kind of feel that right to left kind of bounce with his feet and stuff. So yeah. All right, cool. So I think we can just add some fingers. I think the problem here is that the wings kind of feel like they jut going up, right? So they kind of start coming up quick, and then they stall here, and then they go back up again. So I think we'll probably want that to stay down through here. And then on this pose and stuff, they can come back up like normal. So let's go ahead and get that done with the wings. Let's just, yeah, there, right. So the object is there. Or here, so we want, this is fine. It's just this pose here. Boom, there we are. Right. Because it's fine if there's a little bit of adjustments and stuff, but I think that should be fine. So what we can do is we can have these fingers kind of as some fists right here. So you have the fist here, and hands are kind of open right here. Right there, I think. Yeah. And then all you really have to do is just take one hand and then just kind of blend on that hand open pose just a little bit. Not 100%, but maybe like just enough to where you can kind of just visually see the difference between the two, right? So you can kind of tell that this hand right here needs to kind of follow that arc a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Same thing with this one right here. And then these fingers. Have that kind of, yeah. There we go. I think that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and just do the tentacles real quick. Is the root kind of doing a back and forth sort of stuff with our translate Z here? Let's really make sure that this is, maybe we just have it like that. Yeah. Feels a little bit better. Just keep it nice and smooth. All right, let's see here. Some water. It's gonna lean back just a little bit. Yeah, tomorrow. I think as soon as I get back from work, I need to take an hour and do my X-split routine, just because I can already start feeling my lower back starting to get tight and stuff again. So I've been putting that off for a while, and I feel like I need to do some time for that. I still want to do games with friends. Right here. Also think that I need to, oh, but that's just kind of, yeah, keeping the chat and stuff right there, yeah. What routine? So my X split. So X split. So P 90X. I think it's just called X split. Right? Should be in my here, and then where is it? Here, then here. I ripped all of them off of the DVDs that my dad and I bought like a long time ago. That's called X stretch, not X split. Yeah. Yeah, X split, yeah. Yeah, see, we're all kind of getting tired. But yeah, so if it's, I won't show this whole thing, you know, and stuff, but it does a lot of really good, just kind of like overall sort of poses, warm yourself up, stretching yourself out and everything, and really making sure that, you know, you're showing some love to your back and your overall body. And I find that that is it's a nice video to do, so that you have an hour just to try and do something for yourself and for your body and everything. And but it's not crazy intensive, so you're not like sweating buckets and everything. But they, you know, you do warm up and stuff. But yeah, XSplit. That would be an extreme stretching program, I would think, right? Just like I'm just gonna just right there, just split. All right, so now we can get our tentacles. I think we can have all of this more or less kind of curl down, not have our main one kind of not as much, and then these we don't need to curl down as far, I don't think, for these here, since they're kind of bumping up against those, right? Or actually here, maybe we can have this be more straight. Yeah, there we go. And then have them kind of curl down. So it kind of gives you that impression that the tentacles kind of straightened out from the drag. Right. So take that, and we're gonna go ahead and take this as well. Keep this stuff kind of all together. Not really trying to have that stuff. Let's go ahead and have this be straight as well, if we can. And then curl this. Curl this back down individually. I think we're gonna have to do that. Here's that one, as well as this one. When does it actually touch around? So like right around here. And then this needs to kind of come up a little bit. Have that kind of touch in right there. Tentacles, key. So now we have from here, and then from here, we can have everything kind of be straight. And then we can have all of this. Oh, look at that. Just here, let me see if I can't do something. Just it's like, where you go, little kids? Just super creepy sort of stuff. I could just have him like waddle that way. But yeah, anyways, let's get back to here. Yeah, Herbert, yeah. Where you going, little kids? I can't do the whistle like that. I know my brother can do it pretty well. What really helps is if you have retainers in and you do that, because you have that gap in between your retainer and the roof of your mouth that you can kind of whistle through. Kids want some ice cream? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Blend backwards just a smidge. See, we can take that and we can actually probably curl a little bit more and have that kind of go there. Use like the top half maybe. Wish I could invert that sort of stuff. Bam, bam. And then we can have this be our tippity top. Bam. Not everything. Gosh. Do label change. Undo label change. There we go. I needed this. Tap. there we go. So that way we can have the top of this. Update that button. There we go. So now all of them kind of curling up. And then our bottom, we can just kind of delete that, right? Now we can have our tentacles kind of do just a little bit of an overshoot and overlap. Yeah, there we go. Well, you do a great Goofy. I don't know. I'll wait until we actually have some people watching, maybe. But yeah, I guess I could try and hop on over to Facebook, see if anybody actually. Yeah, I don't know. Nobody's really watching. Yeah, I feel like I get the most views from Facebook. I haven't been able to really tap into that creative market on Twitch yet. I thought I wasn't streaming. Yeah, I'm not streaming onto Facebook at all, but I did share it on Facebook, and I was just gonna see if anybody had commented or liked on that at all or anything. So I kind of also want to see if there's a. I wonder if there's a Cthulhu subreddit. There's got to be, right? I mean, yeah, I guess there's 11,000 readers on yeah. Here, I'll go ahead and share that. Why not? Over there. Let me see. Submit a new link. Oop. Paste that there, then X there. Hey, what's up? More Switch playing? Celeste. More Celeste. There was a guy on Twitch. He's featured on the homepage, and he's playing some Celeste. Nice. Yeah. So what was in the box? So I got zebra corn. So it's dark and white chocolate. You know how there's like caramel? Yeah.
I thought it was like black and white kernels on a corn on the cup.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Zebra corn. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. My favorite zebra corn.
I know, yeah, but yeah, I got that. I got some saltwater taffy, and then they gave me some new magnets and stuff. Yeah, so it has like some San Francisco and stuff on there. And then they also sent me the Christmas card that we made for this last season, because my mom never gave me one. And so that's up on the fridge now. And then my sister gave me a early birthday present, but like,
really early.
Yeah, it was really early. And then I need to like message her and be like, hey, should I open this now or wait? Or I don't know, because if it's food, I should probably open it now.
Yeah.
But I was given no instructions except to open it with her, so I need to message her and stuff. So, yeah.
Now I'm disappointed. Like zebra corn's not a thing.
I know, yeah. I'm sure it probably is somewhere, but. Let's see. Where's my link tree? There we go. Link that, yeah. Bam. I'm sure Cthulhu is probably just like the Cthulhu subreddit. People are just gonna be super pissed. Wonder if you click on that, it'll actually. Okay, yeah, it'll actually pop up though. So, yeah, all right. So we'll see. Lovecraft sleeve. Ooh. But yeah, there's I can bring this over real quick. But yeah, this is just like the Cthulhu subreddit. Like, looks like somebody's actually getting a wicked Cthulhu sleeve for HP Lovecraft. And the little baby Cthulhus. That's funny. Check out the t-shirt. Aw, Cthulhu loops. Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, I guess there's also, let's see if I can't find that real quick. Here we go. How big was this again? Yeah, because he sent me like a TIFF and it's massive. There we go. So I'm not going to show too much of this, but I'll do just this little half of it. All right, here, let me see if I can actually view this, but there's a kind of a teaser for the whole for kind of like the album artwork, and so it's kind of right there. But yeah, he was asking me to see if I can actually animate that. I might actually, maybe. I feel like that would probably be a little bit crazy to try and do, to animate that poster. Yeah, all right, I'd have to look at that stuff later, but anyways, yeah. Yeah, where I'm trying to put my play blast together and it's omitting the sound for some reason. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I don't know what the issue for that would be, but play blast. Yeah, maybe it's something to do with QuickTime if you don't have, like if you're exporting as AVI or something and you're using one of these weird things or something like that, maybe. I know for me, I have Qt and H.264, so that way I can do all, like, that's probably like the easiest and best thing to try and do for this, but. Worked fine in Qt after a few tries, and now it's omitted on Sync Sketch. Oh. PM me the link to Sync Sketch or anything? Ooh, DisplaySar. Thanks for the follow and everything, man. If you're in Twitch, or if you're watching from Twitch at all, I have Twitch chat all up and ready way over here in the corner. So if you have anything that you would like to say at all, we have all that stuff over there in the corner. Even got custom emotes and stuff. It's not because I'm an affiliate or a Twitch partner yet, but I do all of it through Better T TV, I think is what it's called. But yeah, thanks for the follow again. I hope you enjoy this. I got my Spotify stuff going on in the top right corner if you're interested in music that I'm playing. But anyways, I'm sure you're here to see some of this Cthulhu animation action kind of going. So this is kind of, I'm just going through the keyframes right here. So right now what I'm doing is I'm making a whole bunch of animated clips that I'm going to eventually put together. I think I can actually pull this up right over here. Yeah. So my Premiere Pro, if this will actually all load properly. So I have kind of the intro sort of showing right now. Can I mute this? Because I can't actually play the song yet. All right, there we go. So I can actually just play this stuff real quick, but I can't really see too much from... Yeah, I can't really make that too much bigger without making this a little bit smaller. There you go. So it's kind of like coming down into the ocean and kind of looking at this TV screen, and it's kind of flickering on and off with these vocal sort of samples and stuff in the song. And you got the kelp, it's kind of swaying back and forth, and I'm gonna have like little bubble effects kind of coming up underneath the TV. And then there's like the caustic, or whatever what it's called. It's kind of like the atmosphere, sort of like bubble sort of stuff that you see in deep underwater. And then right here, there's going to be kind of like this countdown for the song and everything. And then like for this, it's not just going to be a static image or a static camera. I think I'm going to do just kind of like, you know how there's kind of like this slow kind of crawl forward like this. So if you want to know a nice little film term for this kind of movement right here, when your focal interest kind of stays the same sort of size in the shot, but you can see the environment kind of stretching like that. It's kind of known as a Zolly shot, at least from what I remember, because you're both zooming and doing a dolly move. So that's how you kind of get that sort of effect right there. So it generally, you know, you do that whenever you want to kind of make somebody feel a little bit uneasy, or somebody has like this kind of realization moment, and it does that sort of.
It's called a vertigo shot.
A vertigo shot? I always knew it as a Zolly shot, because you're zooming and doing a dolly at the same time.
Wait, zooming and dollying?
Yeah. The dolly zoom?
Dolly is like left to right, right?
Or it can be forward and back.
Oh, it's a truck.
Yeah. Let's see, the dolly zoom, also referred to as the vertigo effect, or a Zolly shot.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what us Americans call it. But yeah, so you can just kind of look that up right there, and it has a lot of different examples and stuff. Let's see if this actually has a... Oh yeah. So yeah, the perfect example is Lord of the Rings, when they look down, when he looks down the roadway right here. Yeah, so he'll turn and he'll look, and then your focal point kind of stays the same size, but the environment and everything behind it kind of adjusts right here. Why'd they have to do that weird overlay on it and everything? But yeah, right. So you kind of have that thing where the opening of the woods kind of stays the same size, right? But everything's kind of getting closer. So so that is the opposite of what I'm doing here. I'm kind of, let's see. I am I am moving forward, but I'm zooming back, right? And that's how I'm getting this effect, whereas the other one was the opposite. So, yeah. So anyways, getting back over to this. So I think we need to open these hands just a little bit sooner, at least for the fingers. So right about, yeah, I feel like that should be good. And then, so we're working on the tentacles right now. So I think that felt good. So if we just take these lower ones and we have this tool here to offset those keys. So that way they kind of fall at different rates, right? Oops. Probably just want these last three right here. So what I'm doing right now is, if you have a piece of rope or something that is very kind of loose like that, that'll have that secondary action. I have this tool here where, based on what you select, it'll bump everything back one key in respect to the other one. So that way, if instead of having everything move down like this, right? So if you have a controller here, here, and here, if you have these three things kind of moving down at once at the same time, it's kind of doing that, right? But if you have it moving at one frame less than each other, then you're going to actually kind of have it kind of looking a little bit more like that, right? So if you're doing this kind of motion, like if you just look at my hand, it'll just kind of, everything's moving at the same frame rate, right? But if you have it offset, right, it'll kind of do more like that, because this will hit first, then this will hit, and then this will hit. So you kind of get that sort of stuff. So I think we need to do it for this. Right. Oh, goodness. I think I didn't have it set to stagger. There we go. So I needed to have the stagger on, because otherwise it's just going to bump everything one on its own. But now you can see it's all kind of going as an offset to each other. There we go. And since it's based off selection, name inverted, because I think there's a way that you can have that set up where if everything is named properly, it should offset all of it based off of the name and stuff. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. But I don't think I properly named all of it. Yeah, see, so now you kind of have all that sort of stuff kind of going at once, right? So now we want, I think we want our ones on this side to occur just a single frame later from here, I think. So if we go back into here, we just say 1. We're just gonna bump all that by 1. There we go. And then this one, since it's the furthest one out, we'll bump that by 2, since it'll hit a little bit later than everything else. Oop. Probably not. I don't think actually. I think everything's gonna kind of hit sort of at once, right? Let's get our first one right here. Let's make it so that this isn't coming down as far, and this is also coming down a little bit further out here. There we go. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the wings, I think. Oop. Sorry there. Ooh. Okay. I think I got your link there, Ginny. Yeah, it has sound. Yeah, I was just making sure, because you were saying like the sound wasn't working or something or whatever. I don't know if it's for your current stuff or for this at all, but yeah, I can hear it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a direct download of that real quick just to make sure I have it. But yeah, I did get it. Can't tell if that was a bug actually flying around or not. But yeah, I don't know if... But yeah, Alex, have you been getting bug bites at all? So I think when I've left the window open over here, I think there has been like a little, like, couple of bugs that have been flying in. Because I got like a little bug bite on my bicep right here. Yeah, I think it was just like, just because it got really warm and there was so much rain. Probably just like some mosquitoes probably survived. Yeah. And the sound is missing. Yeah, you can go ahead and send me that link, Jenny, if you want. I can double check with you to make sure that that sound works or not. But yeah, so anyways. Shoot. All right, so we're on the wings now. So we take that and we take these. Let's give this a little better shape in the beginning, so that they're kind of curled in a little bit. So wait, so if we do that, and then we just take maybe these and have those curled in just a little bit more, and have them translated down just a smidge. And then if we take these, let's see, because I think this is where, yeah, that stuff's kind of creeping in on that. I think we just take the last two here and have that curled up, but then also translate it down like this, so you kind of get that shape. And then wangs. Let's see. Let's get that. So now we just need this. If we do this. We're gonna try and curl that in. Yeah, makes sense. It's okay. 1 sec. We're going to do that, and then we need to have, I think we need to do our Y, yeah. So if we have our Y, have everything kind of translated out like that a little bit, and then maybe in. Like that should be pretty good. I can really get that sense of that curl. Oh, don't have this or this. I think we want all of that, though. If you do that, and if you have everything kind of extended out like that a little bit, you have this and this, I have this translated in, so you have that nice coil. go crazy. I swear, I thought I saw it. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Ugh. It's like a Brian Regan joke. Yeah, I know. So if we do this, where it kind of overshoots a little bit. Do that, right? Yeah. And then have like just these two, I think. Bumped out. Seeing these wings kind of just jutting down like that. And then maybe just have these wings when they overshoot and come back down. Have that blended just maybe like 25-50%. So when just they're kind of just a little bit different from each other, right? They're not exactly doing the same amount and stuff. So and then maybe have these wings actually happen a single frame earlier. So they just kind of offset. All right, let's see how it looks. Gonna do our save right here. Oh yeah, walking through a spider web or being chased by no one can see. Yeah, I love that. I love that one. What's that guy doing over there? Just, it's all you see, right? Let's see here. He's waving at us, yeah. Alright, well it sounds like I have the drum in here. But yeah, it's like, it's showing that there's wave. Yeah. Yeah, I can see the... Like there's the waveforms in there, yeah. Audio scrubbing. Yeah, and I don't see it like muted or anything. Huh. How strange. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't make sense. You have the QuickTime file and the sound is there. Yeah. But then it doesn't show up on... Yeah, maybe it's just like a bad upload on Sync Sketch's end. So, I don't know. So we saved, and now we're going to go ahead and play Blast. See how it looks. We're going to take one last bite of my cookie. I uploaded it 3 times. Well, don't worry about sync sketch. You can just send it to me directly, like, and then I can just write back notes to you so you have it in, like, you know, the email or something. So. All right, so. Yeah. That's going to be pretty good. So yeah, so I think that's going to do it for tonight. Anyways, I'm going to try and make sure that my render stuff worked properly. I'm going to try and throw it into After Effects or something and make sure the .exr files are looking good. And then hopefully I might post an image or two on Instagram maybe, just to kind of give some updates and all that sort of stuff. So if you're watching anywhere, I got the ticker stuff at the bottom, and then on most of my services I have the link to my to all that stuff in my link tree, or if you're on Twitch, they're all in my Twitch panels and stuff. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me tonight anyways. And so for everybody who's just joining the stream, this is my overall schedule right here. And then the rest of my little social media stuff if you want to catch me anywhere over there. So that'll do it for me tonight. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.